So tell me, what is the answer for this question? Determine the truth value of each of these statements if the domain consists of all integers. If the domain is set of all integers, then tell me what is the truth value of all these statements. So this first one is saying that for all n plus 1 is greater than n. Is it correct? Can I say that for every integer? Remember, domain is set of all integers. This is the domain. So how do you read this? How do you read this in English? How will you read this? For all n plus 1 is greater than n. So in English, how will you read this? And domain is set of integers. So I can say that for all integers, for all integers n, because this is the domain. Remember, why I am writing integers here? Because this is the domain. This is the domain. Okay, so that's the reason I am writing integers here. So I can say for all n in the set of integers, because domain is set of integers. So for all n in set of integers, for all integers n, I can say n plus 1 is greater than n. Is it correct? This statement, is it correct? Yes, this statement is correct, right? So this statement is actually true. This statement is true because for all integers, we know that every n plus 1 is greater than n. So this is your first statement. What is the second statement? There exists n, 2n is equal to 3n. Okay, so what this means? There exists n, 2n is equal to 3n. This means there is some n in the set of integers. Remember, domain is set of integers. So I can say for at least one. Okay, for at least one integer. Why I am writing integer here? Because the domain is set of integers. This integer I am writing because this is the domain. So I can say that there is some n in the set of integers. Domain is set of integers. So there is some n in set of integers. Okay, so there is some integer such that there is some integer n such that 2n is equal to 3n. Is it correct? Is this correct? Yes, this is true. This is also true. And this is also, so basically this is true. Why? Because yes, there is at least one n such that 2n is equal to 3n. And who is that? Who is the witness? Who is the witness? Witness is 0. So 0 is the witness. Now tell me the next one. There exists n such that n is equal to minus n. This statement. There exists n is equal to minus n. This means some integer. Okay, this means for some integer. Again, I am telling you why I am writing integer here, because this is the domain. Okay, so for some integer n is equal to minus n. And okay, so this is also true. This is also true. And who is the witness? Again, the witness is, I can say 0 is the witness. The last statement, for all n, 3n is less than equal to 4n. So what about this statement? This statement is saying that for all n, 3n is less than equal to 4n. Means for every integer we are saying that 3n is less than equal to 4n. This is false. And who is the counter example? Who is the counter example for this? Counter example is basically, I can say, for example, minus 1. Counter example is minus 1. So this is the idea. So this is false. Okay. So this is your question.